Yo, welcome back to another video. So we've got the MLLSE and this is the RTX 3060. So yeah, let's open that up. And I bought it for 150 and then when it came to the country, got taxed another just over £40. So it's not great. So £190 altogether. Still lower than what I would probably pay on the local market, but still a little bit higher than I would have paid. For some reason I keep getting taxed on anything over 135 in the UK, which is not great. So I'll probably skip buying AliExpress GPUs for the time being and just buy normal components under £135. But yeah, I think it depends on the seller as well. But the seller I use is kind of reliable, so that's why I keep on using that one. But so you can see it's a white 3060 double fan and it looks pretty nice. This is what it looks like on the bottom. The PCIe slot looks new. The board itself looks new. It doesn't have any dust or anything like that. But again, the core might be refurbished. On the side, the usual 3DP ports and the HDMI. On this side it's blank, nothing there. Plastic. 1/8 pin. You can see the heat pipes through this side. Let's go to this side. You can see the heatsink pretty big, and you've got 4 heat pipes on this side. And then on the back we've got GeForce RTX, and on the top we've got MLLSE RTX 3060 12GB 3584 SP DDR6 192-bit X game. So this is what the GPU looks like. I'm not sure what the real brand is. It might be a Frankenstein build. I was trying to find out, but I couldn't find anything online. So yeah, it seems like a Frankenstein build. These might be even components that they've built themselves. What's it called? Do you know when you build it yourself? Yeah, I can't remember the name, but yeah, I think these are 3D printed, that's it. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. So yeah, that's the GPU, that's what it looks like. Gonna put it into a white build just to make it match, and gonna do the temps. Not gonna do any extreme gaming benchmarks because most of these GPUs, they are performing as the normal GPUs within 5%, might be 5% higher, might be 5% lower. This is a 3060 12 gig, so it's going to perform like a 3060. So I put 3060 in the white build as it matches, and it looks pretty decent. There's no flashing light or anything like that, so nothing fancy, but yeah, we're going to start testing it. Right, so this is tech power details. As you can see, 3060 just says NVIDIA for the sub vendor, 12 gigs, GDR6, and this is the shaders and the rest of the details. So I've done a Furmark bench test at 1080p, and the result we've got is 7826, and the temp we got at 70 degrees, the highest. The only thing that's letting down this PC is the Ryzen 4500. Not the best CPU, so maybe if I had a better CPU then the score would have been higher. But I checked it with another benchmark test that someone else done on the 3060 at 1080p. And as you can see, 3060, and they've got 8175. So like I said, it's within the margin of 5%, but maybe if I had a better CPU then it would have been a lot higher. So right now I'm doing a stress test on Furmark bench test, and just want to see the temps really. And as you can see here, we are reaching 71 degrees. With a bit of undervolt you can get that lower, but 70 degrees is nothing to worry about in a 3060. Pretty usual stuff. And then I just want to show you the fan noise, and there literally isn't anything. Most of my cards I get from AliExpress, which are the AMD versions, they are pretty loud, but this NVIDIA one is pretty low. So overall it seems like it's a very decent GPU at the moment, and I haven't had any crashes or anything like that. Temperature is rising to 73 degrees, but I've got the side panel open, so that could be contributing to the fact of the lower temperatures. But then again, my fans aren't the best. I haven't manually changed those curve. So maybe if you did change those curve, then you'll be around 70 degrees, possibly even lower. 1080p, everything set to high to max out the GPU, and temperatures at the moment it's looking at around 73 degrees. So yeah, everything looks alright, no crashes or anything like that, no stutters. So in my limited experience, this card is pretty decent, looks good. Price would have been decent if I could have got it for 150 without paying the tax, but that's just me being unlucky, I guess. I'm not going to do any more testing on this because in my limited experience with this card, I don't think there's going to be any other issues. I've been running it for quite a bit, stress testing it, leaving it on stress test for a bit, and playing games on it, on this game, and leaving it for a bit, and there's no crashes or anything like that. And yeah, I would recommend it. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you have this card and what's your experience been like with that. I'm gonna end it there. If you have any questions, write them down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.